非常感谢各位啊，抽出宝贵的时间呢，在这个风雨交加的早上呢，来到这边呢，聆听我们这边的一个分享会啦。OK， I would say, first appreciate your precious time to attend this sharing session. No matter it's raining, heavy, cat and dogs.
It's our honor to have you here.
Oh, thank you so much. OK， 首先我要讲的就是一个细胞，因为怎么呢？因为人呢，其实身体上最基本的结构是细胞，所以很多东西都是从细胞开始。凡事呢都有一个开始事出必有因，所以呢，细胞这个东西非常重要。其实很多人都知道，但是都不太懂。所以今天呢，我就跟各位稍微提一下。那小弟本身呢，就是说在千隆那边过来，这怎么会有一个机缘巧合跑来做这些所谓的一个分享一些保健产品的东西呢？其实我在任职的那个千隆呢，我是做一个鱼的营养师，我能够配出很多种鱼的饲料，都是很高级的。另外呢，我也是有人称我是鱼的医生，因为我对药物很熟，我本身也配了400多种药，所以呢，我对于这个健康那方面是非常比较注重一点的。然后鱼呢，其实呢跟人呢很大的差别，鱼是一个非常细腻精致的，就是英语叫 delicate。如果你没好好处理它，你给它错的东西，它就死给你看了。人呢最多是去跑厕所几次所以如果我能够处理，你放心的，我绝对能够就是说跟你们分享一些健康，因为在于我来讲呢，就是说人的健康呢跟鱼呢是差不多有一些共同的点，但是呢鱼会更微妙一点。好，那我就不多说，我先讲细胞与一些自由基的问题OK， 我们先说看一下吧。OK， 人体呢，你们知道到底有多少个细胞吗？有没有人知道？有没有人知道？你看，所以你看，其实细胞就是我们最基本。你看，我们活到这个年龄大概是在40到50兆亿只，兆亿就是trillion。所以呢，如果你把它总数加起来，它可以成为是个银河系列的那些星星的差不多100，所以这是很夸张的。所以你别看人体这么小它里面含的细胞是非常多的。然后呢，基本上它有很多种类，那我大概跟你讲一下，就是第一呢，它呢有基本上大脑的一些细胞，OK， 大脑细胞是组成，这个呢是最主要是控制人体的中心的枢纽，这个是很重要。它虽然占据人体很少的部分呢，还不到2%但是呢，它的重要性呢，它的所需要的氧气呢的吸收是人体的20%，所以这很夸张。所以为什么中风就是血液通不上去？你整个身体去瘫痪，那怕仅仅是1、2条那个所谓神经线就会基本上呢把你搞到半死不遂。OK， 所以这个非常重要。还有其他的细胞，还有占其他的人体的一些好像说骨头细胞、皮肤细胞、淋巴细胞、神经细胞、血球细胞。那我刚刚跟你讲了，血球细胞呢占据细胞的人数呢是总细胞的数量大概是多少？你们懂吗？就是红血球白血球其实它占据最多，大概占据细胞的细胞的总量大概是70%，所以血液是非常重要，但是还是逃不过细胞。OK， 当然呢，我们呢还有自制细胞，所以总的这细胞整个东西下来是非常复杂的。所以只要你们知道说原来人体有这样多细胞，而且细胞的种类非常的多。当然你们不是所谓的医学生，如果讲多，你们可能哇，这东西太不深了。那大概给你们知道原来细胞有那么多。所以如果你知道你37到50兆亿只呢，你要去这样去算呢，很多个零那个太多了另外呢，你们知道大概呢人体呢，刚才有讲了运动神经细胞嘛，对不对？这是最主要是我们的脑的神经细胞。如果少了这个东西呢，可能你就会出现一些精神或者你活动有些问题。那血红细胞呢，就好像说你看这血红细胞非常重要，因为它是负责带动氧气到我们身体的各部分。所以为什么人家说血小板很低，脸色不好？其实只要呢，你看那个人如果是血红细胞低来讲呢，有人进来。欢迎，来请坐，不好意思，我们开始了。所以呢，你看那个人就脸色就很白，所以这个为什么这个很重要？因为你营养不够，你身体肯定不好的。因为人呢，每天每一分每一秒都一定需要细胞的，所以呢，这个非常的重要。那肠黏膜上的细胞，这看起来是很奇怪，但是真的是科学的呢，不是我漫画，是科学家画出来的。只是给他哇，原来细胞里有这样的情况。那这个是什么？这个是骨骼细胞， 看起来有点像虫，对不对？但是是骨骼细胞，所以呢，骨骼细胞是用很多只细胞组成，才会形成一条骨。所以人的身体非常奥妙。还有这就是说受精卵体，你别看这么大，其实是很小来的。就是说，我们呢，人呢，在要制造，将会要做，就是说下一代的时候呢，这个细胞，这精子细胞其实是很小条，但是呢，里面也是由精子细胞组成。还有我们的所谓的白细胞，白细胞基本上就是一个所谓的我们呢预防性的一个细胞，我们的工匠部队。那你们知道说啊，人体呢细胞有几个形状呢？有没有人可以答出来？到底人体细胞有几种形状？没有，这个是不同种类。我指的是什么样的形状？好像是圆形啊、四方形啊、长方形啊，到底有几种大概？或者你们可以提出来吗？
圆形吗？
圆形是一个对。
扁的。
扁的啊，扁的也对。来，这现在看一下。啊，对，来。
长线的。
长线的也对。这里是。
椭圆形。
椭圆形是。Terry。
depending
来，我们找 OK。其实啊，对，其实全部都对。其实呢，你的细胞呢有方形、有长形、有扁形、有椭圆形、有三角形，是很夸张的，超出你意料之外。所以其实这个东西是非常有趣的。所以你刚才一讲出来，哇，原来是这样。所以细胞学来讲呢，其实是非常重要。那所以说今天大概跟你们提一下，因为我知道很多很基本的呢，你们基本上拢唔知呀都不知道，你懂吗 ？OK， 所以现在你们知道哇，原来是这样的情况。所以因为这样的情况呢，对不对？一人送一个智力给你们。哎，有的。是代表你们有在听课嘛，对不对？你们谁喜欢鱼的？谁喜欢鱼的？谁喜欢虫的？你喜欢鱼的还是虫的 ？OK， 来，这个鱼的给你来。
谢谢。
啊，这个你要鱼还是虫的？
鱼的。
鱼的，可以来。你要鱼 OK， 我还有呢，来等一下。So my what you want? You want the pets or you want the fish?
Anything
OK. You yeah OK。那个是你的噻。OK， 来，等一下你要这边赢的。OK， 所以我就会说这个东西讲，我们需要保管嘛。这样我基本上我就是大概提倡细胞，所以你们知道哦，原来我们人体非常的精致的，是一个很特别的。OK， 首先呢，我要跟你们讲一下这个所谓的。肯定要筛一筛，因为这个是这个 OK。这个是特赫是 OK， 这个呢是他们所谓的你们叫珍爱宝嘛，
产品是珍爱宝，那可以叫THz
嘛，所以这个呢有非常神奇的功效，我本人呢我也是使用过了，所以各位呢有谁还没有买过这个产品的？就是这个THz的吹风筒，非常棒，你们都还没买，还是用过了？
还没有用。
哎呀，你要赶快了，这个本身是488，对不对？
啊对。
其实这个功能非常多，你看，它吹这个马呢不是吹爽的呀，它这个马的脚肿，你看到吗？算是内显示风湿还是说有受伤啊？它就把它吹，很快就每天吹，你一天可以吹3次，5到15分钟，然后呢，它呢能够促进血液的循环，能够促进细胞的生产，因为它能够产生一个特赫的一个震动。然后呢，这个是能共振的，能够呢促进细胞的一些活跃度啊。这个应该是这只狗看起来可能是在吹毛发，因为这主人非常喜欢照射它吹来吹去啊。OK， 但是你看这只鱼啊，这只鱼就非常神奇，它的眼睛已经蒙了，蒙了其实我们是已经重病了，但是呢我有看过整个视频的，他们就围着这个吹，各肩打老虎啊，明白吗？所以这个非常神奇。吹了一段时间呢，可能是一天也是吹某些时间，因为鱼呢，这个不可以吹下去太过热，但是不会，因为它隔着玻璃又隔着水，那大概1个星期左右，你看它的那个脸的这个我们叫眼蒙症的，我们叫 cloudy eyes， 英语叫 cloudy eyes， 这个我非常熟。
白内障。
也不是白内障，这是由于细菌引起的东西来的我们讲这里，所以呢，这个我非常熟，也有进步。其实这个方面呢，你别小看它。它能够造成这只鱼下眼。如果你的药下的不好，但是在这边呢， 大特质呢这个吹风头呢都能够呢把它经过把它免疫力提高，促进它细胞的生长，所以还是很神奇啊。这个呢就是鸟呢也非常喜欢吹，因为呢动物很奇怪，东西好不好呢？不好它一定会跑掉，它不会在那边傻傻让你吹的。所以你看、这些是我们所谓的老外或者是外国人，他们非常喜欢，但是也代表呢这个有非常好的功能。所以呢，如果你们没有买，企业一定应该去买。现在我大概讲一下里面一个东西呢。柠檬来 ，OK 好。OK， 这个真爱宝的话，一个真爱宝嘛，所以眼里呢有就是说，这个算是第4代了嘛。OK， 它呢是5种合在一起的。你们之前可能有听说大盒子写的这个制造的这个机器啊，一个就是放在上面，对不对？但是这个比那个更先进，它有2个版本。一个是 Classic 的 iTeraCare， 一个是 iTeraCare Pro。Pro 的呢，就是你可以吹呢很多个小时都没问题。这个呢是这个商业可以商业用的，而且它的模式非常的多，非常的精密。那这个就是说好像吹风筒一样，其实你喜欢的话，你也可以来吹的，蛮好的。这个哪里都可以吹，你想吹哪里都可以。OK， 那我先跟你们讲说，它基本上有2点原理。第一，它也能够激活和修复细胞，这是第一啦。第二呢，能够快速打通经络，就说有时候你觉得这边痛啊什么呢，你拿吹气，一天吹几次呢，其实效果还是挺好的。因为这个你就感觉到温温的，而且它能够直接透到你的骨头里面呢，做成一种共振，然后呢会有很多好处的，激活了细胞。另外呢，快速呢淋巴排毒。你看人呢有2个最主要的排毒器官，当然淋巴是其中一个，我们叫做gland 嘛，对不对？所以呢，它这个呢，你也可以吹在淋巴的一个地方，它也能够帮我排毒，这是很特别的。要不然我们最主要是以肝脏还有肾脏排毒嘛，对不对？所以这个快速帮忙呢，淋巴排毒这也是很特别的。还有快速排汗，其实就是有时候说身体呢有很多湿气，会造成很多不适啊。为什么呢？有时候说，哇，你湿气太重了。这湿气本来人就是湿的嘛，对不对？湿气我又没有弄水，但是就是我们身体细胞有孔孔嘛，对不对？它的毛孔就能够吸收湿气，但是湿气就在里面，你就会造成很多原因，好像风湿啊、内结风湿啊这些东西都会有一些问题。所以如果你那边觉得不舒服，你去吹吹。这个呢还是它不是一般的吹风筒上，因为它还能够产生磁能共振，这个才是特别的哦。还有呢，能够快速疏通微的循环，这指的是血管的一个循环，或者是某些地方，我们说通则不通，痛则不通，你们懂吗？就是这东西如果不通来就会觉得痛，如果通呢，就觉得哇很舒服。所以呢，它能够快速疏通微循环。其实大的血管的循环都 OK， 都没有多大问题。微血管呢是有点难打通，但是呢，它能够呢循环，帮助循环。那我们也大概做了一个对比呢。1个小时的一个理疗了 ，OK， 相等于你看10次针灸，我给上你10次针灸啊，还有呢20次拔罐，你基本搞到身体哇，全部好像你给人家打到以前受伤之啊 ，OK， 还有呢30次刮痧 ，OK， 40次按摩，所以你看啊，单呢可能这个呢就值回票价了，所以这个机器呢，我们是有保用，MP应该12个月嘛
1年的
，1年对啊，那基本上很多用了几年都没有问题，所以算起来是非常经济而且方便。OK， 因为这些东西基本上你自己做不到，你去中医啦，或者是一些诊疗所啊，浪费时间，这个就很简单，所以这是蛮神奇的一个工具，而且属于第4代。OK， 它呢有几大特点，自来宝呢，第一。我们讲安全性，很多东西呢是有没有效是一回事，安不安全，这是很多人说，哎呀，这个到底安不安全？要搞得不好呢，你想给自己健康惹来很多问题。OK， 第二，穿透性，这个穿透性非常好。很多的时候说，哇，我们有皮啊，有肉对，还有骨头，穿得过吗？只要是在它吹的距离20到30公分，放心，它绝对有穿透性。因为它的穿透性不是说直接要照过去风吹过去，你们别想它，它是用磁能共振的原理，明白？很多时候是用振动的，有些是用热度的导电的，有些是用光透的，这个不是光透，哪里照得过去？所以你要明白，穿透性非常好。 OK， 所以基本上身体的各部位都可以去吹，但是呢，各位就是你要吹某一个部位，你要小心不要把自己烧焦，你知道吗？还有，可能有些人会讲睡觉睡觉着哇，还有识别性，什么叫识别性？识别性其实这是一个很好的名词，就是说它能够呢分辨好的细胞跟不好的细胞，它能够帮忙呢抑制坏的细胞，把坏的细胞排出体外，这是它的神奇之处。叫识别性，叫他说，为什么会有警察？为什么会有贼？警察怎么知道谁是贼谁是好的？因为他也有他的专业，所以这个机器有它的专业。修复功能，刚才讲成能共振啊，促进细胞、促进血液循环，这个就是基本上能够帮助细胞的一个修复。还有去专家化，就是说很多东西呢，你就不用找专家，因为招非常的贵、麻烦，还有浪费时间。当然呢，我们不是反对专家 ，OK， 我们是说。以一般的事情呢，我们基本上保持呢就不需要专家，好 ，OK 啊，所以这个东西别误会是我们是对抗专家，我们从来不排除任何医疗的一些效果，这个呢我们就要有就是说接近呢古希腊医学之父呢希波克拉底，他也讲很多年前他已经讲了，如果有一种方法能够让骨骼发热，那么这就可以治疗一切疾病，这一定有它的原理。OK， 他说很多所以很多东西是做不到骨骼发热的，但是有时候你贴啊、你泡脚那些东西呢，或者你按摩啦，用那个精油呢弄到只能烧，它也算是给骨骼发热。但是呢，这个很简单，对我们整身油腻直接拿起来吹一吹，在那个地方吹个5到10分钟。所以呢，我们就建议这个希波克拉底的话，所以这个你就知道说，他很早就发现。其实我们的先人呢，有时候都很有智慧。所以现在呢，终于呢，他如果活到现在呢，他肯定觉得哇，这个太神奇了。还有呢，爱因斯坦这个是非常了不起的科学家，他发现很多种东西，根本你们也知道这爱因斯坦在。所以未来的医学将会是频率医学。为什么？频率只能共振，这是一种频率，是一种frequency，在7点多到10赫兹之间呢，这是人体呢休息所需要的一个频率，所以呢，它呢就能够使你身体呢瞬间呢可以觉得哇非常舒服，所以这个很特别，这不是说每一个仪器都做得到，但是呢真爱跑呢必须要做得到。基本上呢，我们会有一些所谓的使用的一个步骤嘛，对不对？加上你要去运动的时候，你的步骤 ，OK， 先喝2杯温水 ，OK。第一呢，当然我不是叫你们每天都用这么多时间去吹啊，你可以分时段嘛，对。第一，我们呢有劳宫穴这样的地方你可以去吹，因为很多人不懂说到底吹眼睛 ，OK， 这几个是比较重要的地方，对，劳宫穴第一。第二呢，涌泉穴你的脚底，有些人有脚底痛什么之类的。这个还是蛮不错的 ，OK。第三呢，委中穴，脚后面这些，你可以吹，你就不要去吹膝盖，吹这边好过吹膝盖，对。还有呢，腹股穴，腹股沟这边，就是我们身体肚子下面这边大腿下面腋下，这吹起来可能会有点痒，所以呢，这个也是挺好的。没有，这个讲的是医学的，不是。当然我是喜欢用轻松的，但是跟你们讲淋巴跟我们讲淋巴排。这两边，淋巴，其实淋巴有很多但这两边比较明显。淋巴这边也测到，基本上人体很多淋巴你其他有些地方很难最直接的 ，OK。大椎穴，所以这个你要保护为什么人家有用丝巾批的会说，你如果是给寒气进去呢，就是不是那么好玩的。所以人家为什么要这包？除了美丽之外呢，还是要保护我们这个神经系统还有百会穴。就吹得会越来越聪明。还有呢，长城穴就是我们屁股这个屁股下面这边。当然这个你吹就有点奇怪，但是在房间吹没有人看得到不需要多一步除非你们是暴露狂他自己往下吹这个有时候你们可能就要训练一下这个，或者就可能叫你的老公、你的太太是你的密友来帮你吹之类往上吹。然后吹完之后呢，很简单，再喝2杯温水。这个全部的步骤呢，你可以分几次吹，不用想，因为要把你吹到还是很长时间。现在人很怕麻烦。
可以拍吗？
可以， 没问题，可以拍哦。
可以，可以，可以，
没
可以
问题了。啊，轮拍。
这全部我有那个file可以寄给你们，那比较美啊。我寄会比较美。对。
还有另外一个你们要注意一下，有高血压者啊，就尽量不要直接吹这个白灰线。哦，这注意点。因为这个对血液的一个循环有一个，所以他们有发现到这个比较不好，说是不要去吹它。不是有大，但是说尽量不要吹这边。好，注意到起来。所以当然你看安全因素很多啊。我跟你懂，你们看得懂也好，看不懂也好，反正这就是有这样做，都是要经过安全。所以刚才我们讲安全性很重要。好的，当然这个有非常多62项临床试验的一个检测报告嘛，但是呢，我只列出几个呢，因为很多你看就说，哇，到底是怎么回事？这些数据看起来都还有18、4万的人。OK， 国家的那个机构呢，代表脂肪原是就是5星级，如果4星级是有改善的效果，因为很多东西不是每个都有效果。OK， 所以你可以看到，我们讲综合健康品质，基本上有改善的效果。第二，恶性肿瘤也是有改善的。第三，淋巴结也是有改善，病毒也是有改善，糖尿病也属于有改善的。脑刚才我跟你讲了，会比较聪明啊，所以没有错的，是4万的，所以也是会改善的。所以不妨你们吹得起的话，吹，偶尔也可以验证。
如果是低血压去吗？
没问题，低血压没问题，都可以。其实基本上它的极限不是很大，低血压、高血压都可以，只是高血压你尽量不要去百会穴上面，就好像说
这边不可以。
那上面可以，百会穴这边。啊，你头可以，这边不要吹，百会穴是在这边。啊，等一下我们这里可以看一下。你如果上面它是在上面一点点这边，所以如果你要吹头发是没关系，但你是不要一直对着这边吹，你明白吗？所以不一样，你一直集中在吹，跟你这样吹是有分别的。哦，只要是做高血压的人，尽量避免跟他这边长期的吹。然后呢，验证就是所谓的发炎之类的。当然有时候你痛啊，风湿痛，那种是一种炎症的一个象征。皮肤，它的月经啊这些东西呢，就基本还是有效果，但是呢，可能比较不明显，不是没有，主要只是列出这10个，你知道？神经呢一往无常，就是神经都基本上是比较难达到的，比较难达到，所以它的效果相对的比较少，所以基本上都 OK 都可以。你可以看到是真的外观设计，这个非常轻便的，拿去吹一吹，挺好的啦。所以这个呢，当然我们安全性也到底的辐射，有些人说哇，这个到底什么东西来的？因为辐射没有，这个是零辐射，毕竟经过国家单位检测的零辐射。OK， 当然是质量啊、电器啊，而且这个是没问题的，因为这个看起来就知道说这个东西好不好。产品精准的测试，他们都会测试过。所以我们不知道都有人用这量子测试、微量测试，这些都有人帮我们测试，因为呢这个是走国际性的，不是区域性的。OK， 你看才是看到，才是说 OK， 你看基本上呢已经呢在10个国家有分了，21个国家已经有所谓的库存。NPN 呢，它基本上它就属于新加坡的 stockies， 就是专门储存货、发放货的一个地方。还有呢，在美国的24个省都有，而且在10店里面，所以这东西如果不好的，美国非常讲究效率效果，就不可能那么快。所以各位，如果你从边看知道呢，效果呢好不好，你们大概知道。OK， 当然其他有很多这个分量，当然在新加坡你找 ND 就可以了，就不用那么麻烦嘛，对不对 ？OK， 所以基本上我们就大概提到这个。大特斯的这个真爱宝的一个产品，所以如果说你们呢，还没有这个所谓的买的时候，我认为说你们呢可以，拿一个回去就是试一试。其实呢，一天呢的投资，就算说你可以用2年呢，也仅只是可能0.5块波比，但是换来健康是无穷无限，而且提高你的生活质量。所以我呢强烈这个建议呢可以买，因为我本人也买了一个。其实我 MP 只花了5分钟跟我调是可以的，因为呢我已经有研究过这个，因为还有一个特别的东西，我告诉你们了， 你没有看这个东西吗？THz， 这是比较早之前的啊。这个你别看这个，这个呢，其实你不可以拿来，这个不是这样的，这个只是拿来去把它特殊的话那个水。但是我们这个 blower 呢，我们这个吹风筒呢，其实也可以取代这个，就是说你把一瓶水，只要它的深度呢不超过20到30公分来讲，你也可以拿来吹，它还是能够把它变成特殊化。哦，那个水呢，我要大概跟提一下，它有3个特性，就是一线、2滴、3对抗。一线是说，我们水呢，它能够把水的这个分子呢细化掉。你看水的分子差不多是结块的，这个你一吹到时候，它变成特殊，用职能控制的时候，把它正着一条线的时候，它就直接很容易被人体细胞吸收。人体有充分水分，因为人体呢是大概80多%是水分组成，所以非常重要。所以细胞是80多%水分组成，所以呢，它很容易吸收水呢，得到它应有的一个新陈代谢呢，所以非常好。2D 是它呢是低频率，而且它比你刚才提出了，它是在7点多到10之间的，这个跟我们呢大脑睡觉的时候的频率是一样，我们叫磁能共振。所以你的身体喝下这些水呢，就感觉哇非常舒服，非常轻松，你知道吗？因为音乐也能够陶冶人心情，但是这个还是能够做到这样的一个情况。还有呢，2D 是我们里面的血液呢，它的浊性就没有那么高，低粘着度，这样来讲呢就会你看很多这种心血管疾病呢，都是说血液它说太过，我们福建叫什么感，英语外叫很浊英语叫做high viscosity， 就是很黏。这个呢能够把这个血液的粘度呢降到比较低。那3抗呢是什么抗呢？第一，它能够抗病菌。加上有些人我们水不清理什么时候，你经过大2升的磁能共振呢，它能够把90%里面的细菌呢去除掉。OK， 还有呢，它呢很强的一些抗发炎，也能够帮助抗发炎。OK， 或者是抗氧化，这个测了呢会更年轻一点。OK， 还有呢，第3呢抗辐射，我们用的手机、电脑之类的都有些辐射，你吃下去你把水喝下去还能够抗辐射，但是不能够完全抵消辐射，但是这边少一点，那边少一点，你身体就健康。所以呢，这个东西还有它神奇之处。OK， 所以你看，一物多用，不是5种，是多一种，是因为我也买了这个，我才买这个嘛，我才发现，哎呀，其实买这个就可以，所以是有6种 ，MK 只卖5种，我卖6种，所以你刚刚应该买，你就给我买。OK， 好，我们 so these are some repair phenomena, so don't worry about that. You should insist, but then just to control that the time of blowing, not more than 3 minutes, because why? There's heat in it. Alright, so this is something that you all need to know, but you just need to be careful because there's a lot of information that you will Google about THz. Right. So in this market, there are a lot of gadgets that will make people better, stronger, healthier. You know, from external like water, and then the machines, and then even the negative ion wear, and then some is the thinking. So today I'm covering up is superfood, and it's not even a supplement. That how it do is. Thomas.
Hey, no.
Hey, hi. That's me.
Oh, yes, okay.
Yes. So how this thing work is, I promise that it will be one of the most important 1 or 2 hours that you're going to have in the life. Because why? This is something very fantastic, simple, easy, and affordable. Alright. Okay. Essen, I'm the founder of Essen, and then Essen is a chemical compound means. I'm the brand owner as well. Alright. So in Chinese called 杂红书. Oh yeah, okay. Oh yeah, okay. So I'll start, showing people, starting by showing some testimony. Right now a lot of people is based on fact. You say, okay, yeah, bro. Let's see some testimony before we go into that. Alright. First one that I'm going to see is a young lady that will always have pimples or acne or hormone imbalance. Has been seeking help to solve her skin problem and spend a couple of $1,000 and you can't get what she wants. So I get in touch with her. I know, in fact, it's one of my style. I just agree, let me help you. So within 4 capsules a day for 2 months. So from before after, you can see there's a huge improvement. And then right now, after that, because she's young, is controlled, so back to 2 capsules a day. That she's very happy, save her a lot of money and solve most of the issue. This guy has a serious long-term diabetes. You know, diabetes, when they get their feet hurts, especially at the bottom, it will cause open ulcer, and then eventually you might develop into diabetes and end up you need go for the amputations. Okay, from this stage until 4th stage is only 22 days. So he was very amazed with this product and allowed me to use his face to show people that, hey, this is something real. It's not just bought from the internet. You know, I know that there's a lot of testimony bought from the internet. So I can bring you to this individual testimony that I showed. This lady pigmentation right now, a lot of lady it seems like they are very happy with this product. You know why? This is a very strong whitening and then pigmentation or age spot removing or lightening. So usually from my experience of these 2 years, right, within 3 to 5 months, it will lighten the age spot of the pigmentation of the black spot or melanins by 30 to 70%. Okay, simple, easy, no need to go for operation, and then with the health benefit. This lady go for the eye surgical, and then the swelling never subside. So even though she has been taking antibiotic for months, and through friends that recommend, after 2.5 months, the swelling and the inflammation has basically subsided, and then actually she's quite pretty in fact. Even someone has a hair loss problem, you know, you must seeking for how to replant the hair, this and that. It's quite disturbing, and then most of the time you don't get the result. But with this supplement, with this superfood, you just need to take regularly. 3 to 5 months time, you'll see that your hair can start to grow. So it's something quite, you know, potent. Okay, in one word, I need to get a situation to a certain extent. I'm very confident. I cannot guarantee how much hair will grow, but I do know that you will stop the hair from losing, and then you will enhance the hair growing. Because why? We are doing the scalp regenerating. It's not like external, you try to plant something. No, we do it from internal. So if you at least expect, I'm 80% or even 90% confidence, the hair will improve. Okay, so I won't say guarantee because nothing is absolute. I always keep 1% for myself, you know, to step back. Alright. This guy is not psoriasis, okay, it's due to he do a golf course maintenance and using a lot of chemicals to kill those gases. After a long term, and then actually it's due to the toxicity of the chemicals. And he's getting steroid to control until there's one point of time the doctor said you cannot further take steroid because what? Your kidney will be gone, your bone will be gone, your liver will be gone. And then order him to stay at home. But even if he stay at home, the whole body is just like inflamed. It's quite horrible. So the doctor got no ideas what to give him until someone referred them. In fact, it's my worker's father. So when I see the situation, I think it's beyond repair. Even the doctor refused to, it's running out of idea how to cure him. So I said, don't worry, just take 6 capsules a day. I try my best, but it was 2 years ago, I'm not very confident. But as today, I look at the situation, I can tell you how this thing will work. So in 5 weeks time, 70% improvement. In 5 months time, my mission complete. So basically, right now, he's very happy. Most of the swelling is gone, and then even his hair start to grow. Okay, so these are a few testimonials. And let me go into that. Wow, what sort of miracle pill is that? It's not miracle pills. In fact, astaxanthin is an extract from natural algae using US patent biological fermentation. Alright, it's just an algae extract. But we are not the only company who do it. There are some other company who does it. But what makes us different is we go to our team go to the USA, we buy the patent enzyme, and then we bring back, we feed the algae to the enzyme. So through fermentation, we extract from the enzyme. So there's a lot of good benefit later I'll cover up. Alright. And this, just imagine, it's very precious because what? 1,000 kg of red algae can only extract 50 grams of astaxanthin. So this is very precious. You can imagine 1 ton maybe can fill out the whole room. But the extraction is only just a cup. Alright. So but not to too worry because I'm not selling expensive, don't worry. Because my purpose of introducing or sharing is to, my macro point of view is to help people to reduce individual medical bills. And my micro is to help people to pursue their dream by providing them better health. Because you know, when you're young, we use our life and our time to exchange for money. But many of the time that you reach age of 50 or 55, you see some numbers in your bank. That's how your body gets some symptoms appearing. So some of the people, they are very unfortunate. They use all their savings and they cannot get back their health. and they still pass on, so it's not worthwhile. So that's why what most important things of safeguard wealth is health. I always like to share this 1 million story. 1 million, there's 6 0 and 1 1, right? So 6 0 means that you will sell your wife, your house, your car, all something, your jewel. But without the 1, it's all 0. 1 is the health. So today I'm providing the health solution. Alright? I know that a lot of people, they are good in making wealth. But for me, focus on health. Okay, how powerful this is? This way algae can dominate up to 40 years and can maintain its vitality in an extreme harsh environment. So once the environment is optimal, it will recover its vitality and reproduction immediately thanks to the super antioxidant power of this ascending. Okay, which means that the algae actually is green in color by nature. But under extreme environment, they know that they cannot reproduce. So how to make themselves dominate or hibernate? That means they will precipitate their own thing, turn the algae into red color by using the carotenoid color called astaxanthin. And it can soak inside the water for 40 years maximum. Can you imagine how potent it is for 40 years? Snake can hibernate for half a year. Some insect can be 3 years to 10 years. But this can 40 years. So can you imagine if you take this into your body, you will get a lot of effect, good effect, alright? So we are not medicine, just a super antioxidant, alright? So a lot of people ask, was it drugs? No. Was it antibiotic? No. Supplement? No. Later I'll explain to you why. Stimulant? No. Analgesic actually is a painkiller? No. Or steroid instead? No. We are just a supernatural antioxidant. In fact, it's the 4th generation. Why we claim ourselves we are not supplement? Because why? Supplement, they are something that's synthetic. We are superfood because why? All the ingredients, there's only 2 ingredients. Astaxanthin is algae extract and sacha and ghee oil. That's all. So we are very natural and very safe. Okay? And this acid has 5 natural miracles property. The most powerful antioxidant on earth, how powerful it is. We are 6,000 times more powerful than vitamin C, we are 1,000 times more powerful than vitamin E, and we are 200 times more powerful than lutein or green tea extract. Even the curcumin, which is 9 times more powerful than turmeric, we are 15 times more powerful. Then later there's a chart, I'll show you the comparison. Be super anti-inflammatory. So for some professional or doctor, they know that when they see anti-inflammatory, that means it's a pain reducing agent. That means it's a relieving pain agent. Alright. So inflammation, there's 2 types. One is the chronic, the other is more classic. Classic, which means that you get a cut or whatever, there's open wounds, then you need to use antibiotic. Otherwise, if it's an infection go to the whole body, you will die. But chronic things like, for example, you have rheumatoid arthritis, you got all sort of gout, and you got old injury. This won't cause you life or death, but will give you a lot of troubles in your life, or pain here and there. Okay? So Japanese scientists actually compare this with a lot of painkiller and prove this to be better. You know why? Because painkiller literally go to the nerve and numb your nerve and don't do the repair. But what astaxanthin do is they go to the injury. First we'll do the repairing. Second, we'll suppress the inflammation in a natural way. So in Japan they call the green painkiller without a side effect. In the West they call green antibiotic without side effect. Okay, it's something quite amazing. Very strong anti-tumor property. I think. Oh, okay, so no problem. So, very strong anti-tumor property because my friend went in the hospital, not to scare everyone. 10 years ago, 1 out of 4 people got tumor or cancer. As of today, 1 out of 3.5 people. And 10 years out of the road, 1 out of 3 people got tumor or cancer. So a lot of people say, cancer, yeah, anti-tumor. They are very worried, they are very scared, but they got no damn good ideas of how to prevent, overcome. We call ourselves sitting duck. But I found this thing, in fact the best way is to have a very potent natural antioxidant in your body, scavenging the free radicals, because I'll cover later, because free radical is the root of all disease. So this really aligns with what scientists say. That's why I think it's something really exciting. Even someone with cancer contacted, they are doing the chemoimmunity therapy or radiotherapy. Yes, you can take along, you can reduce the side effect by 80% at least. Prolong their life. Cancer by far will not be cured, to be honest. I need to be frank with everyone. Okay, it's a matter of, is it 5 years, 10 years, 15 or 10 years? You'll come back. I mean, sorry to say that until now the scientists. But this will make your life much, much better. Okay? And so anti-fatigue.
So you are saying that the chemo who's taking chemo,
yes,
if you take parallel days,
yes,
the chemo effect will be?
Side effect will be reduced by at least 80%. You know chemo patient that yeah, the tongue, what is and there, there's a lot of and then they can't even drink the water. So from beginning if you tag along, we will protect the good cell. Because chemo medicine or immunity, in fact, just to share something that maybe someone do not know, many cancer patients, they die not because of cancer, because of the medicine. Why? We cannot take the chemicals, but by far, for my research, chemo or immunotherapy is still the best medicine to tackle this cancer cell. So what we do is, along the way, we will protect the good cell from the damage from these toxic chemicals. But the chemicals will still do the killing. We won't do the killing of the cancer cell. We will protect the good cell. It's just like wearing an armor for the body cell. So you see when this chemical go down, they also create free radicals to attack all this. But it's just like a bomb. They don't get friendly force or enemy force. They just bomb everyone. So can you imagine if there's a bomb down, cancer cell, they do not have armor to wear. We have an armor to wear. So we might end up injured, but then the cancer might die. You know, this is the so-called the ideas of
So
what
means this one, suppose the chemo start after 1 week, so
Yes.
we have to take 1 week before this one.
we do it together.
Together.
But for chemotherapy or cancer patient, we need to take 9 because why? The chemo medicine is very toxic. We need that because it's not free radical. So many people don't know that it's a chemical will kill the cancer cell. No. Chemical go in, strike, wake up the immune system. The immune system, they know that something is attacking. They will release the free radical. Free radical attack everyone. They will kill everything. So in this aspect, we will protect it. We will protect our good cell from our own body, this free radical attack. Because our body has a very sophisticated defense system.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that is right. So with this, like people usually side effect the chemo, throat ulcer, mouth ulcer, feet pain, head pain, and then whole body turn black. But we are very sure, we are very confident because there are more than 10 people who attack this along, they receive very good effect. But don't mistaken that this can cure cancer, you will never. But we give the quality, we extend the life, we make them feel, reduce the so-called the pain and uneasiness to the minimum. So this is something, it's a blessing for those cancer patients. But now we are going into the preventive era. So it's better that we did not discover anything, we will do something to protect ourselves. There's always a saying, what we can see, we cannot cure. What we can't see, we can cure. That means that when the disease is in your body, you cannot see, maybe at early stage we can cure it. But once it erupted, it show face, you're gone already. That's why most of the tumor of cancer is, 4th stage, final stage. Those first stage one is usually accidentally they found it. They don't go check for cancer, they do something, how come there's a small tumor there? Or the neon grow, all this and that. Alright. So with this, I think, I do encourage that you all share with those people who maybe have chemo or cancer. It is really effective. Alright. And then very strong anti-fatigue agent. Which means that when we are age of 20 years, right, 3 days, 3 nights, we don't sleep, we still can walk, we are okay, we are fresh. But right now we still a bit, we just like, whole body is softened because when we age, we degenerate. So what I mean anti-fatigue is we will rejuvenate the body cell. That means you will feel more energetic and very fresh. Okay? And then fatigue is also beyond the eye fatigue. Nowadays, a lot of people overuse their eyes. So fatigue is the main causes of all the eye diseases like floaters, capillaries, glaucoma, retina detached, all sorts of nonsense. Okay? And then with this, Japan scientists has given this element to those people who have the eye fatigue. And prove it within 1 month, it can reduce the eye fatigue by 22 to 30%. It's clinical test, it's not trial test. It's clinical test. Alright? So with this, things like glaucoma, there's no medicine for the Western. They need to go operate to feel the pressure, this and that. But with this, just give them a few months. You'll see your eye pressure maybe from 20, slowly drop to 15, and we'll try to reach the 12. When it's below 12, you're safe, you're in good hand. Okay? So there's a lot of miracle property for that. It's beyond imagination. So the more I share, the more excited I am because why? I come with a lot of funny diseases, Alright? So increase the immunity in general, last for all this. So at least I said, you say, hey brother, how many products you sell? There's covered so much. 1. Are you selling miracle pill? Yes and no, let me explain. We do 3 hour but not hour rated. Okay, because what essence can be called as a magical cell healer. What we do the repair cell, we rejuvenate the cell and we promote the growth of the cell. Okay, we do these 3 very basic functions. Okay? And essence can be also said to be the source of all nourishment. Why? When the cells are healthy, they can effectively absorb various nutrients.
Can you go to the previous
Oh sure, definitely. Yes.
The B, what do you say? Rejuvenate the cell. What is
Rejuvenate the cell. That means make the cell younger. Yeah, make the cell younger.
Repair the cell. What is the meaning of how is repair the cell means?
Oh,
Is it making the more vibration in the cell?
No. We go in, we have some immunity, we start to protect, and then we will link up. You see, it's a multi-purpose effect. If you were to really go deep into it, it's more on the so-called medical term already. That means I don't quite understand. Many people also don't quite understand. So for me, in general, we just on the layman term. Okay, but then I can get more information for you if you really want to know.
I want to know.
Okay, can no problem.
I'm looking for the thing. This one.
Okay.
He's taking the chemo
Yes,
and is reducing the side effect.
definitely.
Then it is very powerful.
I talked to last Friday. I talked to one of the cancer research specialists. She fully agreed. After I explained the initial, he said, "Oh,
Any
you-
testimonial for this? Any testimonial?
yes, cancer there's testimonial."
That's very important.
Yeah, later I'll show you the old man.
Uh-huh.
He had colon cancer relapse, and then last year January detected colon cancer again and spread the liver. So like the doctor said, hey, you cannot live beyond May last year. But that was my friend, brother-in-law, father, and I overheard that. I said that along this thing, and until now, he's still surviving very well. Okay, so I'll show you the video. Every 6 months I take the video. I think as a challenge myself and the learning curve. Okay. Alright. And okay, because when the cell is healthy, we can effectively absorb all the various nutrients. So it's just like to put a layer of body armor for our cell. Okay, so then they say, brother, how come you always say cell here and there? Why? Let me tell you the truth. Because cells are the most basic structure of the body. From head to feet, they are all composed of cells. Alright. So if the cell is healthy, the body will naturally be healthy. Just like raising fish. If the water quality is good, the fish is going to be strong and nice. And if you're going to plant the flowers of fruit trees, if the soil is good, the flower is going to bloom and the fruit is going to abundant. So human body is cell. So we tackle one, the most basic one and most important one. All for one, all for all. Okay, basic. It's not like other company who offer a basket of product. Sometimes they say until you don't know what to eat, So first, okay, we just have one tackle every day. Okay? So it's simple, easy, affordable. People like it a lot. Okay, I think some people know, some people know. Do you know that we start to age of 25? It's quite amazing and shocking. I don't believe that until I go and dig out 3 papers, I'm fully convinced. We say the same thing. So, we start age of 25. Luckily, everyone thinks it's only 24 years old. You still have time to maintain, Alright. So, it's something quite scary. That's why a lot of people say, humans are built to destroy. We start to build ourselves outright. After that, we started destroying ourselves. Later, I'll explain to you why. Okay, basically there are different generations of vitamins. A vitamin in one word means antioxidants. Alright. First generation is vitamins A, C. Second generation is carotenoid coenzyme as Q10 SOD. Third generation is antocianic, green tea extract, berry extract, and grapeseed or whatever. Fourth generation is astaxanthin, is the strongest in the world. Okay, so we are talking about antioxidant. We are the best, the most powerful. Okay, then I think I need to show you some practical example why astaxanthin was so good. Okay, this is Esquimaux/dog. Why they are so powerful? 2 dogs can pull a whole group of people. And why salmon is the only fish can swim against the current upstream to lay eggs. And when I tell everyone, Japanese they are generally longer life. Anyone disagree? We agree, right? Good. Okay, why? First, this dog, their main food is salmon. Why salmon? Why after eating salmon, why not other meat? They can be strong. You know why? Let the truth reveal. Salmon has the highest natural astaxanthin content in all food. However, only 1 kg of salmon meat contains 6 mg astaxanthin, which is the astaxanthin content found in the astaxanthin puree. So we got 60 kg of salmon, and with more amino acid. Alright, so you know what's going on, right? Definitely, the dog have been taking salmon. They have a lot of astaxanthin. They are very powerful. Salmon, no brainer, because why? They have the highest content, so they can forever swimming. The energy is endless. Okay, and Japan, you might argue, hey, are you sure that Japan? Oh, no, okay, sure. Japan, they don't always every day eat salmon, but they are island-wide country. So from young, they are taking seaweed, they are taking seafood. Seafood and seaweed, there's trace of astaxanthin inside. If you take 30 years old man and 30 years old Singaporean and Japanese, you can check their ascending level. They will have much higher. So now I will share the tips at how to be longer life. That means take more sensitive. Alright? Okay. Okay, these are the charts. When you talk about when you talk about going the free radical side. So you see, we compare, we are 6,000 times more powerful than vitamin C. We are NATO, we are 3,100 times more powerful. For leucogen, we are 1,000 times. Vitamin, we are 1,000 times. Nitric oxide, we are 900 times. CQ, 800 times. Green tea extract 200 times, gluten 200 times. For example, a box of the high class gluten will cost you about $200. That means this box can cost 40,000, but not so black. That's why I'm wearing white. It's only $100, alright? So, and then liquid acid 75 times, curcumin I said 80 times, even the grape extract, we are easily 17 times. So it's very powerful. Okay, these are not I read one, it's all from the scientists. Okay? Alright, so how many people know what is a free radical? Was it a bacteria? Was it a virus? No, actually it's a phenomenon. If you do not know, you just think that, okay, if they are just in fact, free radical, it must be known. It's a source of all disease because everything starts from free radical. So if you ever thought disease all from the free radical, if you can get the free radical, then you are quite safe. Okay? So you just imagine it's just like a cloud of terrorists. Every day carry ultra micro bombs, exploding in different place and body. So until one day your body full of holes, sores, and weakness, then cause all kind of disease appear. Just like boiling a frog. Frog, they are not sensitive to the heat. So when they feel the heat, they half cooked, they sure die. So human, you see, sometimes whenever they discover any disease, right? Oh, sorry, for last year. And then all of a sudden, you have high blood, you have diabetes. A lot of people say, oh, I don't know why, how much suddenly I have. No, it's not suddenly. It's 3 years or even 10 years of developing or accumulating. So you must get no. But the monster behind is free radical. It's free radical. So in 21st century, scientists have discovered that the best way to protect human being is not antibiotics, it's not medicine or any notional or supplement. It's just to have a very natural, potent antioxidants, every single second scavenging the free radical from our body, then you are safe. So I'm very lucky, all these products align with what scientists, that's why I'm here to share. I'm very excited, okay? Okay, there are some very special properties. We have a lot of antioxidants, but this is the only antioxidant that can penetrate the blood appropriate for BBR. BB, because why? Our brain has a very sophisticated defense system. However, there are 3 elements can go in. First is our own blood. Second, the monster free radical can go in and wreck us. And third, astaxanthin. That's why, no matter how sophisticated defense system you have, you will still being eroded by them. That's why dementia people always get it at the age of 60, 70, but now it's getting younger and younger. Okay, so this free radical is really monster. It's source of all disease. Okay, so right now, like big pharmaceutical companies like Cardex or USA, they've been using this astaxanthin as part of the ingredients to slow down the dementia or prevent dementia, Alzheimer or Parkinson. So always we do it before it happens. Because when you have contacted this Parkinson, Alzheimer, it will not heal. It only can slow down, please remember, okay? And then penetrate the retainer BBR with the eyes. So that's why we are 200 times more powerful than routines. Okay? So this is very good for the eyes. And penetrate the cell membrane, internal, external, everywhere in the body. Quickly remove free radical. We only tackle one thing, free radical. We are not medicine, we just want to kill the free radical. Okay? So it's something very important. So with these two, not many products can pass it. It's worth a lot of money for these two products, for these two functions. And then astaxanthin with this market easy penetrate the vascular system. That's why it's very good for the HBP, high blood pressure, stroke recovery. Yes, regulate the blood pressure, this and that. Okay, but and then also for diabetes, control the blood sugar level control. But bear this in mind, I am not telling anyone here to stop, to off the medicine. You need the doctor prescription. For us, we just do the support. And we regulate, and then maybe in the longer run, your pressure reading is better. Go and request from a doctor, can I reduce my high blood pressure medicine or my diabetic medicine? You can. I'm very successful, help a lot of people do that. Okay, there must be a system how we do that. I can share with everyone, alright? And then, immunity system reported is say, okay, this is something very funny. People say, why? How are you doing this? Okay, by clinical tests, you know, there's a lot of couples cannot have baby or whatever. This scientist has discovered, after taking this for 3 months, we will increase the sperm count, improve the vitality in the shape of the sperm. So in my head, I have made one of my friends become a father. The other lady is going to give birth, which she's very happy. Okay, so these are something quite amazing. And then digestive system. So if you can always offer with someone who come couple or someone who want to baby and cannot, have, let's just give them a helping hand. It might end up something myself. I always say, kids is a gift from the God. But if you don't work harder, you will never get it. Okay. So digestive system. I have a friend who stopped drinking coffee for more than 10 years. Because why? Even a half cup of coffee grown, gastric reflux, there's a lot of issue, but after taking this only for 2 weeks, he stopped drinking his first cup of coffee 10 years ago. So right now, he can consume 2 cups of coffee daily, so he's very happy. Right. Respiratory system, that's why we are very good for post-vaccination and post-COVID issue symptoms. These are very good and has very strong repair capability. Okay, so these are something. So in one word, it's for all the organs. I just list a few only because why? Every body part is composed of cell, right? Okay, something very special. Okay, these are the things that I show. Okay, in fact, free radical is also our cell leg of one electron, and they are very unstable. Okay, so we need to steal an electron from the normal cell. So when it's still, they are stable, but they won't turn back into good cell. But the one get stolen one, they'll turn into free radical, so on and so forth. That's why if you don't stop free radical, it's just like disease will spread, like fire will burn and cause a lot of problems. That means as time goes by, you get worse and you will not get better. So the only way is to stop this free radical, to get rid of the free radical, then we are safe. Otherwise, you'll just keep spreading up. Okay, so that's why, for example, cancer, we need to go to 3 to 8 years of mutation, then the tumor will form if our body is not able to kick them out. So if this at the really beginning stage, you have the very super powerful antioxidant, maybe you can, get rid of it. Alright? So we can scavenge different types of free radical up to 19 types of free radical. In general, in our body there's more than 12 types, definitely. Alright? Unlike vitamin C, E, A or whatever, because why? If there's vitamin C, you only can tackle vitamin C free radical. If there's vitamin A but there's C free radical, you cannot tackle. That's why for other companies, they might offer a basket of products, ABC until you use that. But for us, we are lucky this thing can handle all sorts of free radical. Okay, so simple and easy. So as compared to any other vitamins, SN has more antioxidant, and SN will not turn into oxidant molecule. Okay, it's very important or pro-oxidant which will harm our body. You know what? Why vitamin C, vitamin E, they need dosage, because why? If you take too much, instead of antioxidant, you become the superoxidant or pro-oxidant and harm our body. But not for SN as something. We are all natural as such. We got no worry about that. So we have an illustration. Normal cell under free radical attack is going to the opposite. That means the cell is dying. So this is normal cell. With astatine, you circle out just like wearing an armor. So even the free radical attack, we neutralize it or we quench it. So it stay cool and nice, no problem. So you do something very basic. Okay? The free radical, these are all the free radical. Free radical is everywhere. Okay, I think it's something a lot of people know. It's quite scary. Cardiovascular disease, we have 1.3 to 1.1 billions, Diabetes related is 400 to 500 millions. And then cancer disease is 10 to 15 million. This is 5 years ago figure. So I must swear, the figure has escalated. So a lot of people think that, we are lucky. This always take out almost 1/4 of 1 of world population. So we better be more careful rather than be sorry for ourselves, because a lot of times that we won't be so lucky, we just need to face the facts. So right now, if there's a chance for you to maintain, there's a singular product for you to maintain, why not? Okay. So an SN will be attracted to the inflamed injured area because there are a lot of free radical gain. We like free radical, we like to clear free radical. Our main job is to clear the free radical. Okay? And then SN can also easily reach the internal organs for repair and protection. Not only SN protect the skin and joint, it also reduces inflammation while relieving pain. So a lot of people, like elderly people, they have got pain here and there, it's pretty normal. But with this around, that's called chronic inflammation. But with this, it will reduce by at least 50%. It will make them feel so much better. Okay? Even just how this lady has some knee so-called tightness or whatever. It's also a type of inflammation. This so-called chronic one. So you can do whatever thing with this. I'm very confident that it will at least improve by another 50%. That's what I feel a lot of people with knee issue improve a lot. They take glucosamine, they do calcium, and that. But it's also effective. You know why? Because when you go to age, right, you will go to see a doctor. You reach the age of 50 or 60, your body absorption rate left only 30 to 40%. Sorry to say that. So you are taking your absorption is very weak. Second, there's inflammation. Glucosamine or calcium will not suppress inflammation. So what we do is we rejuvenate the cell, repair the cell, we make the absorption better, and we suppress the inflammation in the natural way. That's why a lot of people say, wow, these are miracle pills. But we also need the calcium or glucosamine. Tag along, you will be a good match. Okay?
So when you're saying the free radical, you mean the charge in the body, the positive charge and the negative charge?
No,
as I know, the 80-20, 80% is negative charge, 20% positive charge. When this one is disbalanced, then the body having the problem.
Okay.
Just now you say the free radical,
yes.
17 type free radical.
Oh, it's not the 80-20, no, it's not. Positive secondary, that is another thing, that's the body is a balance. But what in this mean is a normal cell lack of 1 electron. Some or rather under circumstances it lost of 1 electron. So they become unstable. They need 9 electron to make them balanced. So they need to steal from the good cell. Once they stolen from them, right, they are stable, they are happy, but they are still radical, free radical. They are still bad cell. But this one will turn into free radical, they will start to stealing from someone else. So it becomes a spreading. So the positive and negative is one thing. These are, in one word, in the layman term, you just imagine that it's a normal cell which lack of 1 electron, it turns into free radical under circumstances. So this is a phenomenon, we so-called as a phenomenon. But if you really want to go into that, well, that is quite, it may be in medical term, which I think a lot you need to talk about Mitsubishi and the cell. There's another, this is only second layer, we talk about 4 or 5 is become professional or doctor that many people won't understand, what is that? I know. So for me, my purpose is to make it a layman term that people can understand. Okay? At least there's some ideas. Okay, so we scientists has compared Ozempic with 20 kinds of antibiotics, right? And the result proves that it's milder, effective, and has no side effect. That's why I say in West they call green antibiotic without side effect. This is something is very important because antibiotic is very harmful to the body. Sometimes you need to eat. So if you can avoid, why not? Okay. So the other one, okay, scientists has compared Ozempic with variety of anesthetic, it means painkiller, proving that Ozempic is as effective as or better than this painkiller. You know what? Because the most important thing is that Ozempic is not like this painkiller which can paralyze the nerve and has many side effects. Okay. Instead, Ozempic repair the injured cell and also perform anti-inflammatory. We do a few action at one time to heal the body. Ozempic treatment is effective without side effect. So it's something quite amazing. Okay, I really have good faith in all these things. Okay, a lot of people is afraid of injection. Different DNA change. Actually, it really does a lot of changes, right? But under this policy, you got no choice. We need to inject. Otherwise, you cannot go anywhere else. The government has already blocked you. So don't worry. But there's a lot of people has post-vaccination issue. They even take a lot of multivitamin, all this and that, blah, 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 blah. Don't worry. Tell them that. As soon after taking 1 to 3 months, we will reduce the DNA damage by at least 40%. And I'm very sure, very confident, you will reduce those post-vaccination symptoms by at least 50% in 3 months on the way. And then the rest of the recovery, it all depends on individual body. I know that. And even post-COVID issue, this is really, really good. Okay, this I also got testimony. And then, these are the lady who love it or men. Why? Effectively inhaling melanin up to 40%, okay? Why? Making the skin healthier, it has whitening effect, which is better than other vitamin products such as bearberry or crystal tomato. Okay? But for this, we are more powerful and we have a lot of health benefit. Okay? By far, crystal tomato is very famous. I would say they are no good, but then maybe ours is better. Because I don't want to break down other people's product. So someone is speaking with whitening and stuff, you can try this, is very, very effective, okay? And making the skin smoother, more elastic and high vitality. So I always pre-warn those ladies or men. After taking, if your friend cannot recognize you, don't blame me. because why you are getting younger, and there's more luminosity. You know, the compression is quite different in the longer run. All right, because I always believe that the health is always from internal than external. It will reflect from outside when you're healthy. Okay, for someone who would like to do sport, right? So at least 12 milligrams of ascending per day can prolong exercise time by 20% after 1 month consumption. And also reduce the accumulation of lactic acid exercise by 30%. And after 6 months, actually you increase the physical strength by 40%. So for me, after taking 2 years, I've been pretty taking up badminton. Sometimes I do Muay Thai. Well, I would say it's really fantastic because why? I feel the energy is endless. This is not steroid, okay? Don't mistake it. You don't need to. For me, because I did 40 years old, right? 2 morning, 2 night, and then in longer view, it's really good endurance, less sport injury, faster recovery. It's quite different. So for me, although this year I'm 57, I find that my physical strength is back to early 40. So this is quite amazing for people who like to do exercise. That's why rejuvenate, repair. Okay, these are something that many things cannot do, but ascending can increase the level of nutritional factor ND3 to improve hearing. You know what? This is a protein that communicates between the brain and the ears. So as time goes by, this thing will get depleted. That's why when you get older, then you need a hearing aid. Sometimes you need to shout. So sometimes you feel like, well, why these elderly people, they are so, they got no manner, they are so rude. No, they can't hear what they are saying. They need to shout, empty! In fact, they can't really hear it. So you need to understand them, need to forgive them. But I always say prevention is better than curing. Before this thing happen to us, we do prevention. Okay. This is something very fantastic, very well. This is called tap bomb, okay? They got life of 20 days. So scientists has always tried to extend their life. But no matter what something they give them, they only can extend 20 to 26 days. But not for ascending, because ascending is the only animal can extend from 20 to 40 days, double. So what scientists say, before 30 years old, if you start taking daily ascending, you can healthily live up to 120 years old. If you start at age of 50, maybe you can stay healthy up to 100 years old. Alright. So the essence is, we will get older, but we don't want to get weaker. But how do we? Easier said than done. A lot of people say, oh yeah, I don't want to get older or whatever. You will get older, but we don't want to get weaker. So now I provide a solution. This is something quite amazing. Okay, it means that we can go against the time, go against the age. Okay. So you don't need to go for the what called stem cell, which Singapore is not approved yet. And that's a foreign cell. Sometimes, you know, the reliability is a big question mark because foreign cell is not so safe. You have different DNA. It's someone who knows that, right? So for us, we are using repair, rejuvenate, and reproduce body cell. It's our own cell. Okay. We have a super additive. Some people will know that what is incha food or sachet oil. Okay. In West, the so-called vegetable brain oil because it's very good for the brain. Alright. It's rich in omega 369 and then it's more than 10 times stronger than cod liver oil. Okay. And in addition, there's rich in EPA RNA. Alright. And are very important for brain intelligence and maintain a healthy mind, especially for children, adolescents, and women. And it also contains unsaturated alpha-linolic acid, okay, which is very important to human body. Alright, so with this, it's a super cell, but if you look at it, it's so super, there's a lot of function. And this aspect is just our additive. Because as xanthine, they are more oil soluble than water soluble. It's 70% oil soluble and 30% water soluble. It's something very special property. Some vitamin, they are oil soluble, vitamin C, some is oil soluble, but this is dual, but more towards oil. So we are using it as a preservative and to enhance the intake. Okay? So we might have some glazing or repair effect, like okay, possibility temporary effect like more fatigue, dizziness, diarrhea, back stool, excessive fat, abdominal pain, or potential skin-related disease, attack, active night cough, or whatever. So this is only for some people. Not everyone has it. The so-called effect. It's not detox, okay? This one is not detox. It's a repair effect. It could be from a few days, for 1 week or 2 weeks. So most of them won't experience it, but some will. Okay, especially for some people who have asthma. They say, after eating, oh, cause asthma. I say, no, definitely before you have asthma. They say, yeah, it is. So this thing will really make it come up before you do the repair. Okay. It has been used 35 years officially, and then Health food FDA has endorsed in let's say 2000 and was discovered in 19th century in WAVELENGTH in Canada. So this thing has more than 100 over years. Okay, food safety. Each panel has undergo strict quality control. The factory has passed ISO 22000 HACCP food safety production control. The production has also been approved by the United States FDA, and okay, we are guaranteed free of heavy metal. Okay, chemicals, everyone know. Anyone know about genotoxicity? I'd like to share this for you. Genotoxicity. Anyone know? You'll get a calendar. Okay, let me explain. Genotoxicity is, now a lot of the things genetic modified. And you will never know after eating 30 years, 50 years down the road, what will happen to you. So we pass the test, that means we are organic, we are not genotoxic. The other one, you all know, plasticizer. Come on. Give it a try. Okay, never mind. It's okay, because when we produce the plastic bottle, we need the plasticizer, is a chemical, let melt it together. But in the longer run, you slowly leach out to the water, will cause cancer. So, guys, be careful after drinking the mineral water, 1 time, 2 times, throw them away. The best container is glass or stainless steel. Or even if you want to buy a better one, it's Tupperware. But you still don't use for maybe 1 year or 1.5 years, you need to change. So the best container is porcelain, glass, or stainless steel. Alright, so that means those you know, I will test it for you. Those you don't know, I also test it for you. So don't worry, you are in good hand. Alright? Okay. We are not only FDA, SGS, ISO 22000, HACCP, HALA, also HALA. And people ask, hey, are you HACCP? Okay, HACCP is only local authority, definitely we are, but it's not regional. These are regional and international because HACCP, they won't recognize in Japan, they won't recognize in Taiwan, but they recognize HACCP, ISO 22000. Just for example, why we don't put the HACCP up? Because HACCP is only the local authority, definitely you need to get approved. Alright, so, and this product is customized for Essence. So, I'm the founder, that's why it's customized for me. Even we produce them in Taiwan, you go to Taiwan, you still cannot find, you still need to come back to look for LP. Okay? Alright? Okay, so now come to a very important thing, why you must select Essence but not other brand. Okay, 3 points that you need to know. Because we are not the only company. Okay, but I can tell you why. Okay, we have two comparisons. First is Essence is our brand. Second better on the market premium brand is Japan. I dare not to write Japan because I'll get sued. And on the market general brand, that means it could be right for iHerbalife, USA, Canada, Australia, whatever. Okay? But then I cannot put down the country. If not, I definitely will get sued. Okay, this is a rule and regulation. Okay, we talk about the content of pure azathioprine. The content of each tablet in the 6 mg. Because of the biofermentation, we can get 80%. So it will give us the 4.8 milligram pure azathioprine content. And we openly write down, we can use by HPLC machine. It's 80%, it's not bullshit, okay? First. And then for direct extract for Japan, they have really high technology in extracting but not fermentation. They only can get 10%. So in 1.6 milligram, they only have 0.6 milligram pure azathioprine. So in one word, we are 4.8 divided by 0.6, we are 8 times more concentrated or more better pure azathioprine content inside. Whereas for general brand, they only have 5% pure azathioprine. Okay? In one capsule, they will get about 0.3 in general. So 4.8 divided by 0.3, we are 16 times more concentrated than other brand in general. So you get this figure, that's X, 8 times and 16 times. One day. Second point, a lot of people talk about nano size, 5 particles, all this, but we are very specific. We talk about the smallest unit, we so-called molecule weight. And we even mentioned it's 596.85. Why 596.85? Because within 3 to 5 hours, you can digest and absorb. Due to biofermentation, the bacteria already convert for us. But for those direct extract, you only have 1/3 of 1 quarter is 596.85. The rest 2/3 of 3 quarter is 900 plus molecule weight. Sorry, not enough molecule weight, it needs 6 to 8 hours. Human body only got 4 hours. After 4 hours, you will go to the stool and prepare to pass out. So what you are eating, other brand, 2/3 or 3 quarter aside is being passed out. So sorry to say that. So if 1/3 is 596.85, we are 3 times better absorption rate than them. If they only contain 1/4, we are 4 times. So same goes to this because they are all direct extract. Okay. So you got S, you got Y, right? Okay, now we go to the dilution. Therefore, Sn is a multiple of the efficiency of other brand. Efficiency is purity multiplied by the absorption rate. Okay. So for the Japan brand, we are 8 times more stronger or powerful. 3 times the absorption rate, we are 24 times. If it's 4, it's 32. That means for our 1 capsule is equivalent to Japan, 24 to 32 capsule. And then we move to a general brand. 16 times more concentrated. If it's 16 times 3 is 48, 16 times 4 is 64. That means our 1 capsule is equivalent to that 1 bottle. So that make you happen, oh, no wonder my friend, before I introducing them, they say, oh, SND is not so potent, you don't really do any function. I said, have you tried our SN? He said, no. I said, please give yourself 3 months, 6 bottles, and to regulate his high blood pressure, in fact less than 3 months. After 3 weeks later, he found that his blood pressure start to fluctuate and going towards the lower end. So this is something that between the potent, strong and the non-strong or effective or non-effective products. Okay? And we have some more advantage. We are in free form. So this could be very technical for someone else, alright? But free form means that your body, because we are being converted by the bacteria, so our body don't need to convert again. That means you eat immediately you absorb, alright? And then for other brands, they are acidification form. That means you need to pass through human body enzyme or foreign enzyme to convert it, then it can absorb. Okay, this is one additional advantage. Second is our additive is advanced cold press such as omega 369, EPA, DHA, unsaturated alpha linolenic acid. But for other brands, mainly olive oil, rosemary oil, sunflower oil. So these are additional benefits. Okay, so just cover some function. Okay. So it's good for the brain because it can go into the BBB, right? Central nervous system. It's very good for the eyes. Okay, and then it's very good for the cardiovascular health. And then for diabetes as well, reduce diabetes, open ulcer, we can also repair, you know. And then it also can defend cancer or inhibit tumor, right? And then improve skin quality and problem caused by aging. As an effectively improve the problem caused by dermatitis related skin disease or burns, a joint issue, various arthritis, joint pain, swelling, and rheumatoid arthritis, all sorts of things, joint thinning, gastric issue, liver, fatty liver, non-alcohol fatty liver, it has very good for the liver. Improve the lung damage, all this and that. Okay, also improve the anti-inflammatory and effective function. Also improve the strength of the body, metabolism. That's why for sport is very good. And then regulate and maintain the immunity system. Also, as an improve the diabetic eye disease. Because why? 20% of the blindness is caused by diabetes. Because diabetes will cause eye problem and blindness. Okay. These are multiple sources. It's a skin disease as well. Then improve male infertility. Okay. And this is also a lot of people have this part. As I can slow down whitening of hair and even gradually turn them into black, but this is very little bit function. But it's more on improving some hair loss problem and promote the growth of new hair. This one we are very, very confident, okay? As I can effectively improve the gums inflammation and tongue coating as well. So after eating for a while, your tongue is very quick. You don't need to clean it. Okay, this is very obvious. And then as I can also improve or solve the paralysis of the limbs, the numbness. Okay, this one is very good for elderly people. It's very good for the stroke recovery. Lady like this a lot. You know why? Because SN can help maintain ovary vitality and also ensure female youth, vitality as well. Carpal tunnel disease, okay, age issue, cell degeneration, improve the body oxidative stress, sleeping, insomnia, improve as well, mental health, protecting the vocal cord, this hearing and jack light. So in general, it's everything. Okay, these are 30 major because we repair, rejuvenate, and reproduce body cell. Okay, and it's good for everyone. Only one group of person I don't recommend. Pregnant women, because pregnant women they themselves there's a lot of hormone change, and then I don't want to end up that when the child is given, they say, because of you. That's it. You better be very good. So someone who insists, I say, please bring this bottle to your kindness. If he or she sick can eat, then you eat. If not, I am not going to be responsible. You know, so it's just like, but scientists say, okay, it is very safe to consume. Alright, so in general, basically I have the end of my sharing session, but then I still have a few slides to let you know what is that. Okay, these are the very serious skin disease due to diabetes and high blood. But 2 to 3 months has improved. He has been sick for a while and his skin is turning, it's not only this part, the whole body. It just shows certain part. These are for the liver, SGDT and SGOT. 33, 33 something. After 6 months, 17, 19. Perfect. These are tumor cancer marker, right? It's about 8 point something, it's quite high, but within 4 months, back to 1.5. Okay, this is very effective. These are the asthma caused by the old age issue, and then it keeps scratching, getting worse. Within 3 months, basically he settled. Because there are some skin diseases that in the West, doctor or TCM, it's very difficult for them to handle. But for us, it's quite easy. It's quite easy to visit. And I don't know why. Why in the doctor prescription they cannot come up with the super medicine for the skin. They are using some steroid or antibiotic pill. But for us, simple, easy, and is effective. These are diabetes. He has a serious diabetes issue, and then it starts to develop open ulcer. It's a matter of time. You become open ulcer, and then you need to amputate. So within 6 weeks at the beginning, he improved and healed, and it's not so bad anymore because there's improved blood circulation. So for diabetic, as long as someone haven't amputated, you look for me. I will bring his leg or her leg back. These are the skin diseases, It's very serious. But after a month, there's a lot of difference. So sometimes nature is going to be very powerful. These are the chemotherapy patient after and before. And then the tumor, like swing down, but then it will not heal. Remember, it will not heal. It only improves, reduce the side effect. And then make your life, some people is at the terminal stage. Every day, a single day is a good day for them. So we need to help them. So if even 1 day is still okay. Even 2 days is still okay. Alright. Okay, so now I come to the end of my sharing session. I'll be here to take question. If you have any question, no problem. Don't feel shy,